Welcome to the Pack Shack, boys and girls. I'm Andrew. We have a Aetherdrift collector box. I hope you brought your wheels because we're about to go on a ride. Welcome back, guys. I hope the drive wasn't too far. I hope it wasn't too bumpy. I hope you found a parking spot because we're about to crack into this collector box of Aetherdrift. We have a bunch of different things that we can find in these boxes, from serialized to fracture foils, first place foils, the Ether Spark, the new Lotus, plenty of Planeswalker type cards. We have Chandra, we have Loot, and we have a whole lot of vehicles. So we're going to slow roll this so that when I go and edit the video later, we can get the pricing pretty accurately on the rares. So let's go ahead and start by cracking this box open. It's your standard 12-pack box, but I believe it has one. It only has one box topper. So we'll throw that up there. Bring it down a little bit. We'll set these off to the side and we'll get to cracking. So we are looking for a serialized card in this set. It got spiked up in price, spiked up in suspicion that people were going to be able to break it. I don't know how true or untrue that is, but Quag Feast. It's a sorcery. We got Mu Yan Ling Wind Rider. We have a crazy looking goblin. Burnout Bastronaut. The art was in Mentor. Draconic Engineer. And then we've got some vehicles. Lots and lots and lots of vehicles in this set. We've got an ooze, some instants. I'm not entirely sure how popular this set was. I know a lot of people are making fun of it, but I mean, I like quirky art. So when it comes to cars and vehicles and stuff, it's all right. Repurposing Bay. Sita Varma? All right. Sky Seers, a Chariot. That's a pretty card. Pima, Bulwark, and then another funny looking back-to-back vehicle. How many of you guys have opened any of this set up? Have you opened up any of the collectors? We were at MagicCon a couple weeks ago. We ended up opening up a couple packs, nothing too crazy. If you walked around, ooh, Loot the Pathfinder. That I believe is one of the hitters, but because it's not fractured foil, it's not going to be super expensive. But it is the first or second mythic that we've gotten. Look at that. March of the World Ooze. Creatures you control have a base power and toughness of 6/6 and are oozes additional to other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it is not their turn, you create a 3/3 elephant creature token, which is actually a 6/6 ooze. That's pretty nice, actually. That is not a rare. But again, really cool, like spacey art. Reminds me of Tron. I didn't get too much into the set itself, like past sets, Ixalan, Caverns of Ixalan and stuff like that. I got really into those sets, so I mean, it is what it is. But we got Construct, Bleach Bone Verge, Demonic Junker. Ooh. Affinity for artifacts, which means his cost reduced by the amount of artifacts you control. Whenever a vehicle enters, each player destroys up to one target creature that player controls. If a creature you controlled was destroyed this way, put a 2/1/1 counters on this vehicle. And it's got a crew cost of 2, which isn't too bad. There's a couple of potential CEDH. Um, Look at that. It seems like there's a lot of doubles right here. There's potential for some CEDH with this set. I know there's one guy kind of reminds me of Neheb. He has the same type of armor. I forget what his name is. He's a mythic, I believe, and supposed to be kind of broken. There is a new god in here. Perilous Snare, Full Throttle, Zor, Glory's Past, Nissa, what's up, girl? And Regal Imperasaurus. Oh, that's a dinosaur. I've got a dino deck. It is a 3 cost for a 5/4. That's ridiculous. Doesn't have Trump, but a trample, but it does give all your other dinosaurs +1/+1. So that actually might go in one of my dino decks. We had to recently update said dino deck, aka Gish Daddy, to be compliant with the new rules. So we had to take out the Mana Crypt and the Jeweled Lotus, and the Dockside. We ended up replacing them for the weekend, but I didn't know a new dino came in this set. Look at that. A special guest, Cavalier of Dawn. That's actually pretty. Loot the Pathfinder again. Okay. Debris Beetle. Territorial Aetherkite. Debris Beetle. Okay. So we have half a box left. We have not hit any of the fractured foils. However, we would like to. And we haven't seen the Ether Spark yet. We did pull it in a box, like one of those what you call it, the bundles, but we have not gotten one yet. Rampaging Etherid, Blood Gassed, and she is. It's okay. You know why? Because we might have some really valuable cards in there that we aren't aware of, that we're going to go ahead and go back, find pricing for. And once we find the pricing, we're going to be like, holy smokes, that's $20. What? What to do? What deck can it go in? Ooh, Guardian Sunmare. It's a horse mount. This creature attacks while saddled. Search your library for a non-land permanent card of mana value of 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. That is that could be kind of good, especially in white, but it's 5 costs. So I don't know how good there. Sabsunin. That's one of the cards that a lot of people are were kind of super hyped about. At MagicCon, if you end up going, they had pins with Sabsunin as the pin art. That's kind of cool. But we are looking for the other indestructible god. Gaunty Night Minister. Thunderous Velocipede. Oh, there he is. Hashton, Scarab's Fist. Kind of looks like Neheb. Maybe he's Neheb's boss. I don't know, but that card right there is supposedly supposed to be a pretty good CEDH card to play. So, but as you've seen, it had a different emblem. That means it comes in one of the 2 commander decks, I believe. So, with that being said, he's probably going to drop substantially in price, even though he's going to potentially be a good card. Cryptolier Chariot, or Cryptcaller Chariot, Unstoppable Plan, Gastral Thrill Throttle, Zur, and I do gotta say, I like the colors on these full art cards, like the foils. Super like retro-ish. I like it. The set itself, I'm not a big vehicle player, so I already knew that this set was gonna be jam-packed. Oh, look at that. River Pyre Verge. Double tap. I already knew the set was gonna be jam-packed with a lot of vehicles. So I wasn't too amped up on it. I'm a big Dino smash your face type player, so I wasn't too excited about it. But I do really like the art now that I'm actually looking at it in person. This is the last pack. Let's hope for an Ether Spark, Basari, Caradora, Draconis Engineer, Renewed Solitary, Bleachbone Verge. We did not get an Ether Spark in any of the packs, but I believe we have a chance at it in the box topper. I think the box topper comes with some gold-plated lands on top of, and we didn't get the new Lotus either. Big sad. I think these box toppers, they come with 2 cards. Maybe it's just 1. No, definitely 2. So we will flip that. Dude, these swamps are beautiful. These gold cards. And we got an explosive getaway. Oh boy. Look at that. Looks like he's drilling into the ground. Exile up to 1 target artifact or creature. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Explosive getaway deals 4 damage to each creature. That can be pretty decent, especially if you got a fat stack of good cards. Well, the rubber's burning. We got to get going. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Hope you guys like Aetherdrift. We'll see you guys later.